What's up, YouTube? Snake Cartel back with another late night video. Here we got people judge, but my reptiles don't. At least I think they don't. I don't know. My boy Wiz over here may be a bit judgmental, but just I just got done filming another video I have out for you guys. It'll come out before this one, but this is how I like to end the night. It's just kind of a little reset before I start the week. Monday's coming up, so figured I'd spend some time with my nocturnal animals. I'll be ready when this guy's cage comes in. Unfortunately, with Zen Habitats, they kind of take a while to ship, so I think it should be here, like, it should ship by the end of June, so got a little bit more time with him in this cage, but I'm really ready for you guys to see his new setup. It's definitely a lot doper than this current one, and I'm definitely gonna go all in with the interior design, interior decorations. And here we got the Goody Sapphire. Striking. I just love the colors of my animals. Hope you guys have been doing all right this weekend, or I guess this week I should say when this actually comes out. But yeah, guys, just love dealing with my animals. Definitely gives me the peace I don't find in the outside world. Just feel like I got my own National Geographic out here. I feel like it's important to have hobbies too, whether, you know, even if it's something outside of animals. I feel like everybody should have some sort of hobby that acts as their, you know, their outlet. I feel like it's very mentally rewarding. It gives you something to do. Like they say, idle time is the devil's workshop. I definitely concur. I notice whenever I have a lot of free time that's not being utilized properly, I tend to, you know, we tend to get bored and do destructive things, whether it's overeating. Maybe people are, you know, you're watching a lot of nonsense on TV or YouTube, or indulging in substances. So if you fit any of those, I feel like everybody does to some extent, or has. I feel like, you know, explore the world, explore some different avenues and see what you're interested in. That's my best advice for you. Really helps fill your time and redistribute that energy. We got my boy El Chapo over here, cooling. Wish he was, you know, walking around. It's the only thing I don't like about my pets in particular, guys, except for the green tree python. If I catch them at the right time, they tend to be very static, especially if I'm filming. I know they move around a lot, like when I'm not in here, but I wish I could give you guys a little bit more of a show. Unfortunately for you guys, I'm not the type to just agitate my animals and just get reactions out of them. I like to give these guys respect because they definitely help me out. I see my boy hasn't eaten his chick yet. I think it's because I don't have this lamp turned on yet, so he needs to thermoregulate. Or maybe he's about to go in the shed, but I think it's because I don't have this light on, or the heat emitter. Because I don't think I mentioned this to you guys, so at this new unit, it seems to be resolving itself because I haven't had it as much, but I have to run actually run the like the heat emitters. I actually run those at night. And most people do them like 12 hours on, 12 hours off in general, but I can't run them in like other electronics I have in the bedroom that's next to this, or it'll trip the breakers, and it's so annoying. And up until the past few days, even when I would have everything unplugged in the other room, like completely turned off, nothing was plugged in, I would walk in and check the heat lamps and touch them, and they would be ice cold. And I'm just like, dude, but luckily I haven't had that issue as much. I haven't had it in the past few days at all, actually. Hopefully it stays like that, but I wish I could run both. That's the only thing too, guys. And since I don't own this place, I know you can get your spot rewired for 240. Like right now it's at 120, but you can get it rewired for 240 volts. And I looked into doing that, but since I don't own this place, I can't do that because they would have to okay it with the leasing office and then the owners and, you know, a lot of other people involved. So it would just be a hassle, but that's definitely something I'm gonna do once I do. Boy, also need a cut too. I don't even want to show y'all that. Getting a little thin up top. That's why I try to keep it close. But my barber has been booked up all week, so I won't get to him until about Wednesday. So I usually try to take care of that over the weekend, but my boy's been booked up a little more than usual today. or you know, this week, guys. I just put, you know, gave all the snakes water and the tarantulas as well, and just a basic nighttime routine I do to make sure everything's clean. And I'm really just kind of I do like the space I have in this place, but there's a lot of little other inconveniences like the electricity thing I mentioned earlier. I kind of hate that I have to I have to only have the lamps on at night, so when I'm running like the other electronics I have in this particular room during the day. So that's another annoyance, but unfortunately I can't really do anything about it right now. But definitely when I get a house, definitely getting the 240 upgrade. About to go ahead and call it a night. I hope my boy does eat the chick. If he doesn't, he's either in shed or I'm still new at this place, so like I mentioned, I'm still figuring things out with how to do the heating lamps because I'm having those breaker issues, man. That's really annoying, especially when you have reptiles. That's the one thing I don't like about reptiles. They need the extra heat. But I don't know. He probably just came out as well. So I'll see if it's still there overnight. And hopefully he eats it. If not, he may just be about to go in the shed. That's usually what he does. He usually never refuses a meal. I usually go in there and he's gone the next day. That's usually the only reason if he does. Gotta say goodnight to all the spiders. Centipede, even though he's nowhere to be found. And the blood and ball python are MIA. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys have a great night. Snake Cartel out. Peace. Okay, y'all, I lied. Couldn't end the video without getting some footage of my boy flicking his tongue and slithering around, looking like a beauty. Boy, looking like a Greek god. Yeah, he really, the ring light plus the flash on my phone camera really makes his colors pop. See if we can get a better angle. No glare. Yeah, my boy's looking cool. My boy cooling. Yeah, man, I saw him moving around. Usually when I turn the light, at least the light right over here off, even when there's still light in the room, he'll start to move around. I guess he feels a little bit more secure. But figured I'd get some footage of him. I noticed the videos with him moving around tend to do fairly well. But I just want to add that in for you guys. Snake Cartel out. Peace.